Well, I see stars, satellites, comics, well, I might see some, like, Horizon Belt, and I think Horizon Belt is pointing something we don't know in space.
When I look in the night sky,
Yeah.
I like to see the moon and get my perspective of where I am. Really clear nights out in the country, I can see lots of stars. I would love to be able to see the northern lights someday in the night sky.
I see in the night sky stars, and when I go up to the mountains with my brother, I also see the Milky Way, which is great because it's not only do you see the night lights, just the stars are so bright at night. The Milky Way is just a streak down the sky. It is utterly gorgeous.
Well, I see Legends of the Skies,
I see other worlds possibilities because I know that those are stars and that we're looking at the past, and I wonder what's out there.
On occasion, when we're lucky and we're in the mountains, what we do see are falling stars or comets. Those are great also.
Nice.
yeah, stuff like that. That is zero gravity, and that black stuff, well,
Can I tell you what it is?
actually, no. I'm trying to still think of that. Do you have any other questions?
It is just an absence of light. It's just the opposite of light from a star.
It's just a voice.
Well, what's up there in like the darkness in the sky is actually
The darkness
yeah,
in this.
yeah. That's actually dark matter.
Okay.
That it's
Laying dark matter.
Oh. Well, that's kind of a cool concept. I mean, I know that it's like a void, that there's no air, that we can't breathe there, and that it's very, very cold. So that makes sense.
yeah.
That it's dark matter.
Any more questions? Yes, it actually is expanding, and then there's going to be like another Milky Way or something that's going to connect with
Yeah, there's
us.
going to be another There's a lot of other galaxies out there.
And people saw alien sightings, and
That's a good question because being that I come from a scientific background, I know that we are always heading toward more chaos. So I don't know if that means that we're heading toward expansion or contraction. I don't know which one would lead to more chaos, but I know that we're always heading toward more chaos.
that's,
Okay,
that's very sad.
Okay, Matthew, why do you think the galaxies or the universe is expanding?
Because there's more and more blowing up stars, and I think that blowing up stars is making really big blasts, and that blast is trying to make the galaxy pull up new galaxies inside it.
Well, that's a good guess, Matthew. That's a really good guess, but actually it's dark energy pushing the galaxy forward further into space, and it's expanding. Actually, it gets faster and faster. It doesn't really slow down. Unless if it's a closed galaxy, then it just collapses on itself. So we either can expand or and expand, or we can
Collapse.
collapse. So Yep, that's it, Matthew. So what do you think?
From what I understand, the universe is always expanding. But if you take a practical look at it, we are earthbound and nothing truly out in the constellation affects us. You know, do you see the universe expanding? No.
Nope.
See, that's always been an interesting question because, you know, they always say the universe expands.
Yeah.
Well, what's it expanding into? You know, if there's a mass, what volume is it filling?
Well, what's causing it is a thing called dark energy, which is pushing the universe to expand infinitely.
But what's it expanding into? That's my question.
Who knows?
You know,
It can-
You
it can-
It's like if you take a bottle of take a bottle, fill it with water, start dropping marbles in there, right?
Right.
Where's the water going? Marbles would be the universe expanding, right?
Right.
And the water is the void, right? You can't top that void out. The water is going someplace, right?
Right.
The marbles are pushing the water out. Well, that's what I was wondering. What does the universe expand into?
Expands infinitely.
Where does it expand? What is it expanding into?
A bigger universe.
Once again, what is it expanding into? You know? Ice cube.
Ice cube.
An ice cube. You have an ice cube in an ice tray, right?
Yeah.
Ice expands, right?
Right.
The ice expands. Yes?
No.
It contracts.
It contracts.
Okay. But if once again we'll take the ice cube and ice tray, right?
Right.
All right. Also the ice tray. If you look at the ice cube, right?
Right.
And the ice tray, they're both contracting, but think of it as the opposite. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So the ice cube is expanding into the ice tray, right?
Right.
All right. The universe is that ice cube. It's expanding into what? What's it expanding into?
Cube.
That, you know what I mean? Do you understand it? Once again, let me explain this, okay?
Okay.
We know both are contracting,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
But let's just go with the opposite, okay?
Okay.
All right. The ice cube is expanding into the ice tray, right?
Right.
Do you follow the reasoning there, right?
Right.
Ice cube expanding into the ice tray, right?
Right.
Universe is the ice cube.
But
Universe is the ice cube.
there's no tray.
What's it? Okay, fine. There's no tray. What's it expanding into?
Just going out.
Going on to what? Into what? Into what?
Well, if you think that, then our universe is doomed because that would be a closed universe.
It has to be expanding into something. It has to be, here's the universe expanding where? Where is it going?
It's going out.
Out into what? Okay, fine. It's going out. Out into what?
Deeper space.
Space is the universe.
So deeper in the universe.
So, are you saying the universe is expanding into itself?
No, not exactly.
What's it expanding into? Do you know what I'm getting at?
I'm trying to, okay? Alright, so
Never doesn't come up. It doesn't affect me as an individual, so it doesn't come up.
I don't know. It's hard to wrap your mind around stuff like that. I guess I don't give it too much thought unless I'm out away from the city, away from all the pressures and stresses and thoughts of the day where I can really just focus on it, and then it is something to really think about when you're more out in the country and just alone with all those stars.